All right, everybody. Sorry about the late start time to the Q&A stream. I was getting some furniture for the apartment and I got stuck in traffic, so that was hold up there. But now we're good to go. For the next 90 minutes, we'll be on doing some Q&A OT and how it works like this in every one of these streams. Fire away in the chat any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer about anything and everything. Any donation, get your question right away. Every donation counts toward you make the call. Help me decide which baseball game we're calling tomorrow. A's, Phils, Red Sox, Tigers, or Orioles, Marlins. Every donation, audio, video, ChatGPT, Sparkle Quiz, whatever sports Mac look great, I'll do all of that, and we will go from there. Yeah, Pistons looking good so far. Yeah, I changed the day of the title. I copy and pasted from the last Q&A OT stream that we did, and forgot to change the date, but now we are good. Now we are good. Yeah, lottery, interesting spot for the Leafs to be, because I don't think anyone knew the trade details with them and the Flyers. Doesn't make any sense. Late night stream, maybe. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. Haven't listened to that yet, Mcrow. I'm not listening to that yet. How's it going, Kev? Appreciate tuning in. Yeah, that was a weird lottery because the Leafs get the 1, but the Flyers don't get the pick, but they get the pick next year. It's bizarre. No one knew the details. No one knew the details of that trade. That is just weird to me. I haven't got a chance to listen to it yet. Late night stream, it depends how the game goes tonight. I'm not sure. So you want to get a video out. How's it going, Allie? Appreciate tuning in. As a Blackhawks fan, very upset. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. At least Sharks made out well. Sharks made out well. Obviously, Leafs made out well, but I don't think they're going to have a pick the next 2 years as a result with the bizarre trades. My weather tour, walking alone. I will put it to a vote as well. This is the last day for this to make the call. So just something to keep in mind. We will do that. All right, Green Day, walking alone. All right, here we go. Wait, that instrument, like Blues Traveler, what, that instrument? I did not see the draft log. No, I've not seen that yet. Not seen the video yet. Biggest thing happened to Toronto Leafs in a decade. I was not expecting that instrumentation. Thoughts on Dante Fowler to the Seahawks? He's a good rotational piece at this point. It's a very good rotational piece at this point. I'm surprised he's still in the league. He's made quite the career for himself. What, this will be his 12th season in the league? After doing nothing with the Jaguars. Don't hate the move at all. Yeah, should still have Sal player at 3. Yeah. Yeah, top 3 is not too bad. My weather tour reject, take back. Let's do it. I'll put it to a vote. Trey is a new second shout. Wait, really? I'm doing alright, Keller. I am doing alright. I know Trey new second channel. Did he post it on Twitter? I didn't see anything. See what the D-backs can do when we face Skeens. Yeah, I haven't looked. I know we don't face him tonight. Yeah, I don't think anyone knew the details of the trade they made with the Flyers. I don't think anyone knew the details of that trade. Let's see. When do we play Skeens? Tomorrow. Fantastic. So we have to win tonight, otherwise we're screwed. Thoughts on Arsenal? That game was so poorly officiated. That game was so poorly officiated. Going to bar night? No, today's Tuesday, so I'm going to D-backs team tonight, though. Going to D-backs. You know, when she took the stand, she was off her rocker. When she took the stand, that was, like, she's like she wasn't held in contempt of court. I'm a cameo Drizzlog. Let's go. Like, she is very lucky she was not held in contempt of court, because her behavior was appalling. The Treehouse. Okay, I'll have to sub to it. Okay, let me sub to it. The Treehouse. New furniture? Yep, because I had to, like, display all the stuff I got in the draft. Had to display all that stuff. Okay, the Treehouse. Oops. Yeah, Leafs game McKenna, of course. They made out like bandits. They made out like absolute bandits. Yeah, it takes him to get a contract. Yeah, it was always going to wait until after the draft regardless to know where what teams need help and what teams don't. You know, I think Arsenal's going to collapse on the title. Yep. Yeah, this year's Mavs, yep. At least they do it live. No, he's still unpredictable. I still don't think Diggs is a good person, but that case was always a bit odd. Pats receivers next year. Well, I don't think they're gonna bring him back. I think if there was any chance to bring him back, they would have kept him. So I think he's done there. So I think it's gonna be the same receivers I got right now. How's it going, JG? Appreciate you tuning in. I don't know where he's gonna go, but he'll get a job somewhere. That's easy. He'll get a job somewhere. Yeah, same as they pick in second. Yep. Future is Teal. That's one of these points. It's gotta be Teal. Isaac with a $5. Which game do you want? Get you in the call for it. Which game do you want? Oh, I didn't see that anime. I did not see that with him. Any chance I transfer over the Colts? No. No chance on that. No chance. Sharks are the pick. I'm gonna say fiction. Buffalo, they welcome back. I think that bridge has been burnt. I think that bridge is burnt at this point. Booty gets extended? Yes, I do. Tennessee Red Sox, wow. I love that prompt, Isaac. I forgot to start the clock. Yeah, I think it's going to be a one-year deal, yeah. Right, the Pats are going to get A.J. Brown in all likelihood, yeah. So I don't think he's going back to the Pats. I'm not sure where he's going to go. Lions, yeah, they're good on receivers. Yeah, whatever's happened, it's working, Sports Dog. I could see Baltimore, maybe. I could see potentially Baltimore. All right, we've got a couple. Here we go. So we got Michael and we got Matthew. Appreciate you guys. Right, Diggs, I feel wrong with Pats. I don't think he's coming back. The players who were sick of Cora. I mean, he has not been good for a bit. Bench is clear, man. All right. Let's see what we got. So we got Ian's with the draft. So we've got last 5 minutes of that. You want Tigers game. It looks good for the Tigers right now. I'm going to say fact on that one, Rob. I'm going to say fact. Yeah, Skyler's going to school who wants to be an English teacher. That is a concerning statement on education in this country. Jeez. Yeah, that's concerning. Hey, take back. You know, I don't think it goes to the Bears now. I'm going to go Ravens. I'm going to say Ravens. Yeah, this is a moshing song. This is a moshing song. That's Screamo? What on earth? I'd be fine if the Vikings were back. Yeah, how's it going, Bobby? I saw that, yes. Yeah, I'm more than fine with the death penalty there. Yeah, I'm more than fine with that. I'm more than fine with the fire. Appreciate you a ton. Do you see the chance they overturn the redistricting amendment from 10% to 50%? I'm not a gerrymandering guy at all. I'll put it that way. I don't like gerrymandering on either side. We get you on the Phillies game, I'm guessing. Appreciate you, man. I just want either straight lines that encompass cities. I'm not a gerrymandering guy at all. What other side does it? What teams are to help? Ravens could. Raiders, yeah. Team that needs to have the best free agency is for what sport? Rossi uploaded scripted. Beautiful. Beautiful. Magic firing Mosley. I'm not surprised. This was a disappointing season for them. Very disappointing season in so many ways, especially with that trade for Bane. And Paulo was inconsistent. You gotta find someone that's gonna maximize his talent. Wants the Phillies. Who's perfect? Gotcha on the Phillies. There is a bonus for this one. If you are on the top, you do get the bonus. There is a 20 bonus for this one. All right, Ian's are at the draft. Releasing on tomorrow, yep. Oh, NFL and NBA. Ooh, man. Best free agency, I think, for NFL. I think Titans with all the money they spent on the defense. NBA, best free agency. The Hawks feel like they could be on the verge of something. They just have to... They got to capitalize on this window. All right, let's do final 5 minutes. Here we go. So we go to Saturday, I believe. Yep, here we go. So we're at Sheets. Take of the trade. Here we go. Yep, that was the weather. Yeah, close to Barry for the shirts. Did he get a shirt? Oh no, there's no way. Oh, he missed it. Boo. We're Hawks on the verge of somebody just got not play the Knicks in the playoffs ever again. Yep, pretty much. Ejected. It's a nice shirt, too. It's a nice shirt. Yeah, Rockets, yeah, I got KD and that young course on it. No. Yeah, they traded with the young core to Phoenix. It's true, they don't sell that. They don't sell that shirt at the store. I got you up. All good. We're going to have a lot coming up. I do have like a whole document of stuff. Like last night I decided I'm going to just do research for stuff. And just find some stories. And I got like the next 2 weeks covered. Which is crazy. Oh, there he goes. There we go. We're there. We're there. Yeah, I was talking for like 20 minutes. And then he crossed over the bridge, yep. I can't imagine how long the line for the ferry was. The weather in Phoenix, hot. How did I rack up so many stories quickly? Just scouring through newspaper archives. I was just scouring through some stuff and figured... Well, I haven't, like, written the stories. I haven't written. I've got to hop off Duster to start. All good. But I haven't written the stories. I just, like, found the links to stuff. Like, newspaper archives and all that. So I haven't written the stories. How's it going, Dr. D? You're shocked that Oils Marlins has $2 to it. Me too. Me too. It's the at least you tried game. Yeah, Thunder, the Knicks, and Spurs. Yeah, that'd be my top 3 right now. Oh, no, I don't think the series is over last night. Look, the Sixers were exhausted. I think the Knicks will win that series in 5, but I don't think it's over. Yeah, watching Avs Lakers at the same time is going to be a fun night. It'll be a fun night. Yeah, but Oils, Marlins, and dead last. Who could have seen that coming? I had a feeling, I have a pretty good idea of where we're gonna, like, what game's gonna win. You make the call. Normally, 90% of the time, I pretty much know. So I had a feeling Red Sox was gonna win this one. Red Sox, I just had a feeling. Hopefully, weather holds up tomorrow. Not sold on the Knicks? Oh, I am. I'm sold on them. With the way Brunson's playing, the way Cat looks, I'm sold on them. Yeah, the refs and the Apple make a new deal. Yep. I'm not surprised. Again, I told you, action spurs deadlines. Or deadlines spur action, I should say. So, I'm not worried. Yeah, in the finals, they might be in trouble. But if they get to the finals, I think they're the favorites to make the finals at this point. Yeah, I thought Baltimore was going to be good this year. They were good in 2020 and 2024. I thought so, too. I thought that division was wide open. They were disappointing this year. I feel bad for McKenna only to waste with the Leafs team. Yep. Oh, I want the Knicks winning it all. That fan base has not seen a win in a decade or a century, half century. I mean, New York's been through the ringer. Man. All right, let me get the ChatGPTs in. I appreciate you guys' time for tuning in for this one. Dominic, what do you think about our series? What do you think? Obviously, I know what you're doing tonight. I know what I'm doing tonight. You'd be cool for the next year. It's been a long time. Yeah, what are your thoughts about the, what are your thoughts about, obviously, this week? I know you're probably going on at 9:40. I'll be at the ballpark. I'm kind of terrified because we kind of suck right now. Chalk it up tomorrow. It's a loss with Skeens in the bump, and Soroka crash back down to earth. So I am a bit worried that if we don't win tonight, we're in trouble with Erod on the bump, our best pitcher right now. If we don't win tonight, I feel like we could be in trouble. So we'll see what happens tonight. We will see. I'm expecting like no one at the ballpark tonight. And for those who don't know, D-backs for the Pirates. Yeah, whole Pirates take 3 on the road trip. Yep. Yeah, we have like a 2.5 week stretch where the schedule eases up. But the East is wide open. Yep, East is wide open. Doesn't matter which games. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Win's a win. Win's a win. I think if you guys take this one, you're in a really good spot. You guys take this one, and then Skeens on the bump tomorrow, you're in a really good spot. Our starters have an ERA of like 8 in the first inning. So if you get off to a good start, it's over. Like our starters have been atrocious as of late. And French's had one in 20 plus years. I don't know about 20 plus years, but 30 I'll give you. 20, I don't know about 20. Like the Colts haven't won a Super Bowl in 20 years, and I'm fine with that stand. I think it depends on how much success they had. Like Buccaneers, that was like 17 years, but that was fine. Or 18 years, but that was fine because they had sucked in between that. Teams had success in between that, different story. All right, let me put the prompts in. I get you on that one, Dr. D. I get you there. Yo, rivals are different. I mean, if a team wins 27 times and they make it, what, 41 times? That's a little bit different. It's like a blue blood. Like a blue blood of pro sports now. Like the Yankees, like that's a little bit different. Like the Red Sox could never win another World Series, and I'd be okay with that. Or like the Patriots. Not to pick on Boston sports, but like I've seen the Pats win 5. Alright, let me put this in. How's it going, Joe? Appreciate you tuning in. Do you have a big thing for wildcard spot? I think so too. Once you get everyone healthy, it's a rough stretch for now, but it's a long season. This series is going to tell a lot because this is the start of a winnable stretch. And right when you're at, we're at Skubal and Faldas does that. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, it depends on how much the NL Central beats each other up, and they'll beat each other up. They're going to beat each other up. Yeah, probably a good idea for the Wild to change goalies after all that. Probably a good idea. You know, I think we're going to be okay. I'm just worried about our starters. Like, bullpen's been fine. The lineups can be fine. I'm not worried about the lineup. It's just the starting pitching I'm a bit worried about because Kelly looks washed at this point. Oh, yeah, over the Dodgers? Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Like, Kelly looks washed. Gallen is what he is at this point. Nelson's inconsistent. Fod is just awful. Soroka's crashing back down to earth. Erod's good, but... Right, 17 years ain't that long, but I consider myself lucky less than long. Yeah, me too. Yeah, if I were the Yankees ever win again, yep. Forever spend 10 games? I'm going to say 8. I'm going to go 8 games. Mike Norvell's got my Halloween. I'm going to say fact. I'm going to say fact on that one. I was shocked he wasn't gone already. Oh, God. The Maple Power one is great. All right, let me put Michaels in. Okay, see what takes skin to the queue. Whoa, this is a big one. Okay. Will Norvell get another group of 6 sub? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely he will. All right, let me put this in. Yeah, Orioles winning so far. Yeah, Marlins have not looked good the last, month. Well, it's a high-scoring game. High-scoring game. So, still plenty of time left in that one. Yeah, Napier got a really good group of 6 up. Although he was also very good at Louisiana before he came over to Florida. So is he done with the Orioles? I think if you lose the series to the Marlins, yes. At that point, you might have to consider whether the rebuild has worked or not. All right, I just have to put this prompt in. Oh, no, clock 10 hits. Oh, I never said clock hit 0, so you're good. Joe the Tour. William, Andy, and Bill in the Battle of Oreos. All right, we'll do that. Yeah, Timberwolves would also be a fun pick to win it all. Either way, we're going to get some new blood. Unless it's the Thunder. I don't want the Thunder. Even the Lakers would just be like, you know what? Screw it. LeBron is the GOAT at that point. Even the Lakers would be like, no, we're never going to see this again. All right. NFL schedule release. So the problem right now with the schedule release, it usually is next week, but they think it's going to be delayed by a week. Oh, yeah, Dodgers still in the West, yeah. Because they still have to figure out, there's like 4 or 5 games that the TV contract, they haven't decided yet. So they got to figure out where some of these games are being broadcast, the international games. So they might delay the schedule till like May 18th. Would that be nice, Red Wolf? That'd be nice. You look at Duncan Equal would be pretty funny, yeah. A Wicked AB prompt? Oh, let's go. You released to most Lakers, Knicks, Thunder, Spurs, Cavs, Sixers, Pistons, Seawolves. That makes a lot of sense. Plus 800 on Mets 12. Would I take it? No, I would not. I would not. Schedule release bigger than the draft. So I think the thing with the schedule release, it's kind of lost its luster because it gets leaked so much beforehand. But at the same time, the video releases are incredible. The video releases are just nuts. I look forward to seeing the video releases of the drafts, of the schedule. But we pretty much know the schedule before the release even happens. Man, I love both. I love the offseason. Sales should release right after the draft. Well, you can't do that. You want to spread it out enough? Really excited to know? Yes, we will. We will. Like, you can't do that. The other thing with the schedule release is a lot of it is based on how the draft works out. So there's certain matchups that wouldn't look interesting on paper, but then the draft happens and they look pretty interesting. Like, oh, Lebanon? I mean, I've never really thought about that. I like their flag. I don't know too much about Lebanon. The NFL schedule release is just different than other sports because of how many people care about which games are scheduled where outside their favorite team. Yep. Also, the climate has to do a lot with it. Like, are you getting them in the cold or are you getting them in the warm weather? Like, you know, for baseball, okay, we're going to be at this spot. Like, we're going to be playing at home this time, but you don't know for NFL. Right, time and dates, yeah, mentally pick what games I'll be watching months out. Yep. Well, I do that for college. For college, I'm waiting on times to get released. Like, I've been checking every day for college times to get released for that, to figure out my schedule. You know, he's speaking at the right time, yep. They answer. I'm still on the replay of the goal. I'm a bit behind. Oh, wow. Yeah, breakaway. Are you kidding me? Literally 3 seconds afterwards. You know, laying her out, yeah. Only NFL go 18. I think 27 or 31. It'll be one of those 2 years. Either after the CBA expires or they'll opt out and then go for it in 27. Same with a $5. Fashion District Robbery. All right, we will do that. I'll get you on the Phil's game. Appreciate you, man. Don't suck. Yeah, we knew that. Appreciate you, David, on that. I will get you on. Let me just put the this ChatGPT in. Should we want to cover files? Yep. I hate the 138 format. Or not the 138 format. I hate the form we got right now. And try to... Michael's problem is a pretty long one, so I just have to put that one in. At least one team scores a touchdown plus extra point tonight. I'm going to say fact. Yep, I got you on the Philly series. Yep, I got you there. All right. Well, the Scholar prompt's good too. If you shrunk his head of the whole foot, he'd still be in the league. Oh, yeah. I don't know about the only player in NBA history, but he's definitely up there. Isaiah Thomas, if you shrunk him a whole foot, the Celtics scar, if you shrunk him a whole foot, just see what the heck happens. And William, Andy, and Bill in Battle of Oreos. All right, here we go. 7-4, high scoring game. Huh. He wants the Oreos. I feel bad for the cat. Just yelling around the cat. Oh. You can't just hit pause in a video game, depending on what game it is. It's probably Gumby, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'd be a water boy at that point. I am barely playing the NBA as it is, just height-wise. Maybe learn from Stern. Yep. Of course it happened like that. Manute Bol could have. Manute Bol could have. I'm going to cover soccer games? Yes. Yes, I don't know when, but... Yeah, Manute Bol could have been another one. Yeah, I got to figure out when I'm going to do soccer. Because I'm penciling some in beforehand. Obviously, there'll be friendlies beforehand. Let me check. I think Champions League final, we should be good for that. Oh, yeah, they're on the main CBS. Yes, they do. Yep. But the Thunder versus the Field. That is nuts. The Thunder at minus 155 is insane. Right, soccer's a different animal, yeah. Like, a team being in the minus in the quarterfinals is nuts. Yeah, EFL Championship? Yeah. We're gonna pencil in some games. In May 30th at 9, that won't be a problem. Have I just yanking the Oreo back? Put Lakers at plus 700. I want to see how game one goes. You mentioned 38? Yeah. Depending if it means anything. Player rosters to do Monday. Beautiful. Apple TV for MLB? Yeah, I hate that. So it comes to MLS. Thing with, you can do a game or two for that. And stomp on the Doritos. Yep. Yeah, at least it's not a paid-for package now. At least all the games, if you have Apple TV, you get it. Versus before we had to pay for a package for MLS, which was just insane. No one bought it. Europa League, maybe Europa League. You know, also good last I consider all the guys that they were missing. I love how the cameraman like never interferes in any of this. Just like stop it. Kevin Hart's back. Oh no. Yep, Texas has games, baby. Promo code ARC. Wow, we're really running out of ideas. I'm gonna sign up. I'm gonna try to win the $50,000 thing with the with Times Square. Watch all the games there. I'm gonna enter and just try to win that and see what the heck happens. Easiest 50K of my life. Love between cousins is not replaceable. Hamstrings, like, they can linger. Yep. So assuming I don't win that, we'll do the World Cup and everything. You know, you wait for, like, they still, like, have to, like, it's crazy how, like, I can't, like, I really don't put anything like that. It's crazy. Dallas gets cut. Oh, fiction. Fiction on that. No chance. No chance there. Yes, we're definitely going to do some soccer before. I haven't figured out when. Obviously, we have to figure out, like, NBA, NHL playoff schedule. Mainly NHL playoff schedule. Ron's a toast. It's not looking good now. Not looking good. All right. SNL Fashion District robbery. Then we have 2 ChatGPTs in the QS thing stand. Right, intentionally? Yeah, no, still. He's too good of a picture. All right. I know that smell. You will figure something out, JP. We're going to figure something out. Just have to figure out the Stanley Cup playoff schedule and everything. And D-backs. Terrence Walker, I'm going to say fiction. I think he's cooked at this point. Oh, jeez. Costume design is on point for this one. Right, they need them all on the floor, yep. Oh, Griezmann, yeah, that could be a fun game. I mean, Orlando-Miami games have been incredible so far. We're 2 for 2 in the Orlando-Miami games. Which is being instant classics. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I'm happy about that. I'm happy about Death Penalty there. Yeah. Oh, it's a cute, nice. Favorite Latin musical artist? Ooh. Be able to look up for a message. Man. Shakira's great. I mean, Ricky Martin, J-Lo. I mean, there are a lot of good art. Bad Bunny. There's a lot of good artists. I don't know who I'd pick. Stevie Wonder. Yes. Santana, yep. Man, there's a lot of good options. I don't know. To narrow it down to one. Man. Can't fix my smoke, jeez. All-time recurring. I think all-time. I might go Enrique. I might go Enrique, but that is tough. Roundhouse College. I love how guy was like the only normal one. The corn joke. Jeez. Describe him normally. No. Good answer. Crime is wearing Crocs. The Chief World Cup watcher? I'm going to try to. $50,000 to live in New York for a month and watch soccer? I'm going to apply. The odds I get it are like slim to none. But, yeah. Over here for 40K? People are going to want to do it for free. But yeah, 50K to go to Times Square and just watch all the games. Why do you have to live in New York? You have to watch it inside the, you have to watch it inside Times Square. It's in their office. You have to watch it in their office. Keller with a 20. Get you on the A's. Oh, this is getting interesting for you. Make the call. This is getting interesting. And Rob with a 6 for email. All right. Reset and everything. Here we go. Which game do you want, Rob? Get you on the call for it. And then I got Keller on the A's game. There's slim to none chance. There's 0 guaranteed. Yep. You know, the games are, they're in New York. Well, it's like there's like a glass studio in Times Square and people can look through and watch. When we all stream for a month? Yeah, I make $50,000. No offense to you guys. I love you guys. If I make 50K in 1 month for watching soccer, I'm going to take it. I will take the, like, I hate not working and making money, but if I could just watch soccer and make $50,000 in a month, I'll take that. I will take that deal. All right, let's see. So, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Is that on YouTube? Daisy Bo Peep. Yep, here we go. I remember watching this when it came out for the first time. I was so confused by this show. I was so confused by this show at first. It's catchy. Because, like, Mickey wasn't really like a kid's character before this show. And then everything changed. Right, no, I'm not making close to that right now. Oh, not even close. I could stream and do the FIFA thing? I could, yeah. No, I barely make 50K in a year. Let alone in 1 month. Like, I barely get by 50K in 1 year. You tell me I can get 50K in a month to live in New York, where I lived for my whole life, and just watch soccer? Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, it's pretty much exclusive to preschool census. Yep, a lot has changed. Right, this is the first skit show, yep. What do you do with the 50K? Invest it. Get a bit of security blanket. Pay for food and lodging? I would assume so. Or maybe not. I would assume food they would pay for. I would assume they pay for food in the studio. Like, I'm gonna apply tonight. I'm expecting to not get, but apparently if you have a big social media presence, it does help. Yeah, apparently it does help if you have a big social media presence. Best job hosting? Who thinks can be the best? I think Canada. I think our public transportation is not great. I think Canada's going to do the best job. Mickey, you literally just looked at the sheep. It's literally right behind you. Right, I have a place to stay regardless, yeah. Yeah, first episode of The Rivals here, it's on YouTube as well. Oh, yeah. The Michael movie, I heard, like, the critics didn't like it, but I heard the fans liked it. I'm going to wait till for, like, a week or two, because I know, like, theaters are kind of getting nuts over that. I want to kind of watch it by myself. As few people as possible, but Jafar looks convincing on that. Jafar looks extremely convincing. Canada's very contest to that, yep. Yeah, the thing can walk to the same. They will not be able to. Why is Little Bo Peep in the universe? Outside the core characters. If I apply my dog, can we each get 50K and watch together? I don't think that's how it works. Red Sox cut to 10-3, fire everyone. Yep. Only a touchdown down now. Only a touchdown. He likes the SoFi. Yeah, you can try it. It's not going to work out well for you. Although the 10 sheep looks different than every other sheep, how would Mickey know what that sheep looks like? How does Mickey know that the 10 sheep looks different? Yeah, at least 2 hours before. But should we try to get Winter Olympics this year instead of September 28th because of the 250th? Yeah, that would have been nice. That would have been nice. But I get it, with World Cup in the same year, it would be a lot. Just branding-wise. Yeah, the Mouse Could Do Her song did not catch on. Well, also seeing the team win the gold medal, the hockey with the gold medal on our home soil would have been incredible. Right, you're not doing the World Cup as a visitor without a car. Seattle's the only one. Seattle, you could do it. Brown game coming. Fine for his comments. Not surprised. I mean, anytime you talk about the refs, you're going to get fined. Seattle, you don't need a car. Seattle, you can stay downtown and the surprise tool line, yep. The surprise tool line is incredible. Yeah, I have no clue, Billy. Yeah. Play travel the other side. But there's some cities you can do it. Seattle, you can do it. Seattle, you can go downtown, stay in a hotel, you can walk to the stadium. That's fine. Most other cities, no. And pretty much every other city. Atlanta, I don't know about. I don't know with Atlanta. Kansas City, definitely not. Seattle, you could do it without a car. Seattle, you can go to the World Cup without a car. Or you can even take the rail, right? Yeah. Like you could stay at a hotel in downtown Seattle and walk to the stadium. Like, that's why I'm confused with Kansas City. Like, yeah, let's put the World Cup in a stadium that is gonna get torn down in a little bit, anyways. With it's a concrete parking, like concrete jungle middle of nowhere. It would be nice in Colorado. Yeah, Colorado or Utah could work very well. So it's kind of amazing how slow paced this episode is. It's actually kind of incredible. Like, this is not what kids' program is like today. It's very in your face. This is actually, like, I don't want to say boring, but it's very slow paced. Did I sleep in that box? I don't think you have to sleep in the box. You just have to watch. I think you just have to watch the games. You could do a lot with that, Joe. Yeah, there's a lot of venues. Today was a funeral, man. Yeah, that sucks. No, that's a cow. Like, we found one sheep in the first, like, 7.5 minutes of this episode. Let's see how for UW even drives you off in front of the same. Oh, that's nice. Fear the beard? I think not. Nope. I don't fear the beard. Just use the mystery tool early on for the instead of the binoculars. The next superstar, I mean, not counting Griezmann. It's very much like Dora. Your next superstar, I think Neymar at some point. This is the Andrew Dora, yeah. Very much. How's it going, Cujo? From Bronco Snow Globe. Snow in May, Cinco de Mayo, and snowing. Beautiful. Some it should be banned. Yep. That's why I moved out here. Then again, there's like very few states that actually get snow in May. Yeah, the Polskis, yep. Yeah, AFC Championship was a microcosm of the type of weather it gets. Yeah, first half, gorgeous. Second half, man. How did she even get in that box at the top? Kelly, get a membership. Appreciate you, man. You know, Denver, yeah, I got like 5,280 reasons mile high why I couldn't live there. Nope. Oh, I have no idea on that one, Rob. Mr. S getting the membership. Appreciate you, man. As a member, get a lot of perks. Same thing as members. All good some modes in the chat. I mean, flashlight to reach the sheep could work. It's not that silly. You flash the light at the sheep, and you could, and it could then do that. All right, get you on it. I didn't know that was the name of it. All right, right now the A's are in front. A's Philly scheme is in front. Door not bright enough. No, she's actually like she's pretty normal. She's very normal. Yeah, most of our first round game 7-0. Not surprised. Saturday night, 2 big markets. Not surprised. All right. You know, Dora's pretty like reasonable. Yeah, I got the problem. Yep. It's a good one. We have 6 sheep. Did Donald really make a 6-7 joke? 20 years ahead of its time. Donald made a 6-7 joke. Next player to hit 500. Judge. I'll say Judge on that. I don't think Stanley gets there. How do they even get the sheep fur to put on Donald? Oh, they're 9 years shoe, Goofy. 1 month away. Yeah, 6 sucks at the Derby later. That also helped a lot, yeah. Because it was the most watched Derby ever. 20 million viewers for the Derby. So, that also helped. It was a great race, too. Who then one pick? Yep, the Leafs. Yeah, I don't think I want to know the details of that trade with the Flyers and whether the pick was getting protected or not. They got a darn good player at 1. Honestly, I use Mr. Muscatool here. It's gotta be a shovel, yep. But I mean, you could use the flashlight, theoretically. Like, some of the tools that, like make it seem like, oh, that's silly, but you could use it. There's some tools that you could use it. I actually think the net is not... The net's actually not a good way to catch the sheep. You're not going to be able to fit the sheep in the net. They're in the hole, so you have to, like, put the net underneath. I actually think that's not a good tool there. Vito with a 10, I appreciate you, man. Which game do you want to get you in the call for it? Which game do you want? Brad Peck can play with the Sharks again. Third straight top 2 picks. Say Vancouver was robbed. I love it. Yeah, like, that's a big... The net's going to break. That's not a good... This is not a good tool. I'd rather use the flashlight, honestly, and put the flashlight through the holes to blind him and make him come up. You want O's game? Perfect. Chris Paul 3 on the O's game. Appreciate you, man. You guys going hot tonight. Appreciate it. I thought we were all helping everyone find the sheep. That was what we were doing. Like, the pacing on this is so slow, but that's what shows were like back then. Before it was, like, just ADD, like, shows on steroids. It's not even that dark in there. Like, you can see everything. The light is, like, it's so bright. have to count all 10 sheep, even though we knew that was happening beforehand. And the hot dog song, of course. I mean, the music in this is alarmingly catchy. And then the flashback. Well, that's to like remind us like what we watched in the episode. Like yeah, remember what we watched like a couple minutes ago? Oh wait, my whole thing. Wait, my chat was paused. My apologies. Hang on. I didn't see anything in the chat. Hang on. My chat was paused for some reason. Hang on. Let me figure this out. Okay. So Lawrence gets down with an injury. What NFC quarterback fit well with the Jags? Prescott. My apologies there. My chat was frozen. So my apologies. Mickey Roman Cyber Chase? Mickey. Oh, easily Mickey. I guess it teaches you something. Yeah, draft lotteries, I don't like them. I'm fine with it for baseball because it's based on revenue, but for NBA and NHL, no. Yeah, Boston, Philly get Toronto's first next year and the year after, but it's complicated. I don't think anyone knew the details before, which is just nuts to me. Yeah, Pistons starting a little bit as of late, yep. You know, Prescott, I already said that one. Prescott, yeah. Yeah, lost Larry, now Rutherford steps down, yeah. Yeah, I don't drink beer, but if I did, I drink Dorothy Keys. Yep, States, I my friends. Yeah, my chat broke, yep. But we're good now. We are good. Hot dog on that episode. Yeah, that was a really slow-paced episode. All right, we have 4 ChatGPTs in the queue as things stand. My apologies not getting to anything there. My thing was frozen. The thing fired again, yep. All right, we're going to start off with... Oh, what do I want to start off with? We'll end with the Coconut Wars. Favorite blue shirt? Nice. This is yours is still, like, it's better than Modern Summer Chase. Yeah, Larry's come with a hope to avoid. Yep. So we'll end with the Coconut Wars. We're going to start off with the Brat Pack and the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Dora crossover. We'll do that. The chat said a while became frozen. Yep. Yeah, when 4 minutes start reading chat, yeah, Newsom was off. Yep. Because that's not like me. I don't go 4 seconds without reading the chat. Yeah, something was off. All right, here we go. So, Brat Pack watch a crossover between Mickey Mouse and Dora. Here we go. Today, they're going on a... Oop. And then did I put the... Oh, which game do you want, Feed-Up? I forgot. Which game do you want me to do, Feed-Up, for the do you make the call? Which game do you want? I'll get you on the call for it. Ace Phils, Red Sox. Oh, wait. Wait, did I already get you on that? Wait, hang on. I'm an idiot. Wait, timeout. I got you on the Marlin. Wow. I'm so discombobulated. Yep. No, you're good. I already got you on it. I'm, wow. Sorry, I even commented on it. Yeah, the chat was just, like, broken. I was like, wait a sec. What? We're good. Liam Mix 4-4, good game for him so far. All right, here we go. So, super fun treasure hunt. Yep. Yeah, yep, I got you on that. Yeah. The chat was just, I was like, wait, did I put you on there? Like, where am I? I was like, where did we last leave off? But we're good now. We're good. All right, we're going on a treasure hunt. Treasure hunts are exhausting. Why can't they order pizza? You know, I'm the same way. Why does every cartoon kid go on adventures? I don't even like leaving the couch. If there's no crowd, I don't see the point. This better not be educational. I hate when the TV tries to sink vegetables into my brain. Dora holds the map up on screen. Can you help us figure out which way to go? I'm the map. Why is the map upside down? No, that's just how maps look. No, it isn't. Roads don't go that way. Trees don't grow sideways. He squints at the TV. First, we go over the bridge, then through the forest. then to the clubhouse. Bridge, forest, clubhouse. Which place do we go to first? The forest? No, obviously the clubhouse. Why would you go anywhere else first? It's the bridge, you dum-dums. No, it's upside down, so none of these count. About time I got hit with words in scoring position. Man. Into Lake Ray John Sterling. Yep. That's right, the bridge. Yes, I got one right. Let's go through the forest. Wait, what? I said bridge. Why did they go to the forest too? This show is cheating. The rules are fake. This is rigged. This is because the map is upside down. You want the truth be sideways? I don't know. Mickey then appears. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Why does he keep saying hot dog? I don't even like hot dogs. Maybe he's just really hungry. Maybe you should say cake. Cake is better. Can you tell us which shape fits the puzzle? A square, a circle, and a triangle up here. Yeah, if you fail Dora questions, you're a failure in life. Which one fits here? Triangle! It's obviously the square. None of them. The puzzle's emotionally flawed. Yes, it is. I picked the prettiest one. That's right. The square. No, guys, I'll try it. No, we're going to the D-backs game in a little bit. No! Why do I keep getting these wrong? I'm literally the target audience. Yes, you are, Caillou. Yes, you are. How is this show made for babies and yet I'm losing to it? I feel intellectually attacked. Backpack appears on screen. Backpack, backpack. Wait, why can't my backpack talk? Because your backpack is ugly. That's not fair. I want a magic backpack too. What would your backpack even say? Probably stop putting crackers in me. I haven't seen the interview, Jason. I haven't seen it. Stop putting crackers in me. Beautiful. Can you count how many stars are on the screen? 5 stars appear. 8, 4, 11, at least 17. That's right. 5 stars. It's 5? How did I say 11? There weren't even 8 stars. Why did I say 8? I counted with confidence and was still wrong. The show is asking preschool questions and we're getting obliterated. I feel like my brain is mashed potatoes. No, mashed potatoes are more useful than your bald head. The show appeals directly to me and I still can't do it. You're not wrong. That's the worst part. It's like losing a race to a snail. A talking snail. A talking snail will probably get better answers than us. Everyone celebrates solving the treasure hunt. We did it! No, we didn't! We didn't do anything right! They did all the work! And somehow even when I yell the wrong answer, they still win anyway. This is deeply insulting. That'd be a great skit, actually. The kids having an existential crisis when they realize that Dora and company don't need their help. And they're going to do it regardless, even without yelling on screen. That would be a fun episode. It'd be a fun, like, SNL sketch. The 4 sleep onto the couch cushions. I'm never watching educational TV again. Same. Agreed. Unless there's cake. Yeah, I'll watch for cake. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Next up, the Brat Pack. Skylar's teaching an English class. The Brat Pack are the students, and then George Carlin comes in at the very end. All right, here we go. Okay, class. Today we're learning English. Oh, your robot checking? Yeah, work better. Yeah. What is a language with words in it? You know, good start, Skylar. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I know that. Why are you telling us obvious things? Why is he talking like that? That's not how teachers are supposed to sound. Yeah, with Little Prince there, too. This classroom is unacceptable. You have parents watching them and getting the answers wrong and secretly getting mad. Like, what child did I raise? Yeah. The lighting is bad. The chairs are tiny. Nobody rolled out a red carpet for me. I'm already tired and we haven't even done anything yet. Before we begin, let me tell you how smart I am. Wait, why would you do that? Well, yeah, Matt TV doesn't exist anymore, though. Matt TV doesn't exist, but Matt TV's great. Yesterday, I spent 45 minutes looking for a box spring. Did you find one? No, because I didn't know what a box spring was. You're too stupid to be indoors. And one time I yelled at a car alarm because people were sleeping. You yelled at a car? Yeah, I was being rude. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I know my brother. Also, I once called my mom to ask what a no outlet sign meant because I thought it meant there was nowhere to charge my phone. Why are you our teacher? You know, very valid question, Caillou. Clocks at $0, $5 or more gets you in, by the way. It's a very valid question. This is an educational famine. Anyway, story time, kids. Today we're reading Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. All right. You know, probably a good book for their age level. All right. So far, so good. Absolutely not. Wait, what? Green eggs? Ham? That sounds revolting. That is peasant cuisine. If my eggs are not normal colored, I'm calling a lawyer. That's only the cold open. Yeah, green food is weird. Actually, I have a bigger issue with the book. Wait, what is it? Why doesn't the main character just get a restraining order against Sam I Am? What? You're 4. You're 4 years old. You are 4 years old. Why do you know that? Wait, what? What? He keeps following him everywhere. It's weird. You know, I'll give him that. I will give him that. You know, that's actually kind of true. I'm with the bear on this one. It's actually kind of true. Yeah, I'm surprised on that one too, Isaac. Wait, why do you know what a restraining order is? Because... What? Because little gray bear got one against me. Wait, why? You're 4. I don't know. All I did was tell her I liked her and hugged her aggressively. How does it know? How does it know? Oh, that's a... I did not see that video, but that's a crazy prompt. It's amazing. That sentence has several warning lights in it. You're all exhausting. Caillou, what do you think of the book? You're reading it wrong. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Your voice is weird and wrong and bad. You knew it was coming. This is amazing. Falcon's making it was not allowed. I'm really just reading the book. Not correctly! He starts crying. DW, what are your thoughts on the book? I hate it. Why? I just do. That's not a reason. I don't really need one. That's not how opinions work. Too bad. Yeah, that'll be a Futurama itself, yep. Can we read something more sophisticated, like a biography about me? No. This is oppression. No, it is not. Also, why are the eggs green? Is there mold? Food poisoning? Government conspiracy? You're 4. What? Why do you know this? It's just whimsical. That sounds suspicious. Suddenly, George Carlin walks in the room. What in the cosmic blender of nonsense is going on here? I'm teaching English. Wait, you? Teaching? Sounds like that's like kind of goldfish with the keys to a submarine. That seems mean. Kid, you yelled at a car alarm. It was inconsiderate. And these kids all somehow have worse attitudes than a room full of unpaid DMV employees. Excuse me? You heard me, your tiny highness. Why is everyone yelling? Because everything here is stupid. I still think Sam I Am is a public nuisance. Honestly, it might be the sanest thing anyone said all day. You know, I've seen a lot of absurd things, but this is what happens when you give chaos a teaching certificate, when no child left behind has unintended consequences. I want to go home. I demand a better classroom. This book is stupid. I'm tired and confused. Does anyone know what exit means? I'm leaving before my brain files a complaint. American education, folks. But I'm Canadian, too bad. Oh, God. Green eggs and ham and a restraining order. Beautiful. Skylar is an English teacher. I love it. Next up, the Brat Pack wine that the Canucks do not get a top 2 pick, and the Sharks get another top 2 pick once again. With the number 2 pick in the draft, the San Jose Sharks. What? Again? This is so unfair. Why do the Sharks keep getting lucky? Yeah, sure said exit. He should have, yeah. No, this is awful. This is the worst thing ever. I reject this outcome. Clearly, this lottery should have been redesigned around my preferences. This is stupid. Total robbery. Should have bowed down, yep. The Vancouver Canucks should have gotten that pick instead. Agreed, I like them more, so they deserve everything. That makes about as much sense as anything else. Wait! Why are you acting like you just saw a ghost wearing skates? If Vancouver fans get upset enough... I appreciate you, Detroit. All good. Want to transfer the proposal? I have no clue. I put it in. It didn't go through, apparently. But the little gray bear thing did. I don't know why he didn't transfer the pillars. If Vancouver fans get upset enough, what if the city goes crazy again? What are you talking about? You know, riots! No, Caillou, no. Chaos! Total disaster! What if everything gets out of control? That sounds loud and unpleasant. What if there's fire everywhere? What if the whole place turns into a disaster movie? What if I somehow end up there and everything is chaos? Why would you even be there? I don't know, but I don't want to find out. Little Bear then freezes. His expression changes from angry to intrigued. Hold on. Wait, why are you smiling like that? Did you say fire? That's not the important part! A whole city being dramatic and chaotic because of hockey? This is somehow getting worse. And with flames and everybody panicking? Stop focusing on that! Huh. You know what? I changed my mind! I changed my mind. About what? I don't want Vancouver getting the pick anymore. Wait, what? At first I wanted them to win, but now this sounds way more interesting. Does he want Vancouver to burn to the ground? Is he trying to just... Does he want to commit arson on Vancouver? Your logic is broken. Nope. My logic is simple. Hockey disappointment plus total chaos equals memorable television. You cannot root for disaster just because you think it sounds exciting. Sure I can. That's an absurd reason to change teams. Go Sharks, I guess. This is terrible. Everything is terrible. You say that every 5 minutes. I'm still mostly upset no one asked my opinion. Congrats again to San Jose. Boo! You know, this is the best bad result ever. Vancouver's gonna burn to the ground. I love that song, Allie. Oh yeah, Mina Kami's hosting Smoey. I think it's a great pick. I'm stressed forever. I'm deeply offended. I need a snack. That is amazing. So Little Brown Bear is like, you know what? Vancouver burning to the ground? Fine with me. Fine with me. Right, we have one more thing in the queue. And that is the Coconut Wars. And $5 or more gets you in at this point. Let's double check the math. Right now, Keller's in front, so Ace Phillies would be the game as things stand with 131. All right. So Taulia's going to recruit Summer to the Coconut Wars. Here we go. Taulia looks around. Okay. New recruit. Oh, yeah, no, we can tell he's most sinister. Yep. This one cannot possibly fail. That sentence has been wrong every single time. Yep, we'll never forget him. Yep, see you, Valhalla. Yep. No, this one's genius. I promise you, DW. This one's genius. He points toward the horizon. Bring in Summer. Joe gets a membership. Appreciate you, man. Which game do you want to get you on the call for it? Pursuing Alger City, yep. KB Dad, get in this one. Which game do you want to get you on the call for it? Bring in Summer. Summer enters Wang already. Wow, why am I even here? Wow, this battlefield is sticky. Wow. She's somehow louder than all this combined. That's actually kind of inspiring. Blonde on that one, Summer. Perfect. Summer, I need your excessive crying to flood the battlefield and drown the Brat Pack in tears. Summer then stops mid-cry. They start the rides because they didn't get the first pick. Oh, let's go. You want Tigers. All right, perfect. Get you on it. This would be a close to make the call. This would be a close one. Wait! She squints at Taulia. Tagovailoa? Yes. Unbelievable. Wait, what? I had such high hopes for the Tagovailoa family. That feels unrelated. You all came to Miami and I thought, this is it. Greatness. That's my brother. Not me, that's my brother. And what happened? Here we go. No playoff wins. No division titles. Constant injuries. Losing to Buffalo. Wow! Okay, but at least he beat the Jets. That doesn't count. What do you mean it doesn't count? Anyone can beat the green trash with wings. Beating the Jets, still beating the Jets doesn't count. It's the bare minimum. That was unnecessarily harsh. I refuse to help this family. You literally just got here. I'm joining the other side. Why does every recruit betray me? He can't do anything right. At some point, you have to consider the common denominator. Yeah, it doesn't count. Yep. Summer then marches over to Lil Bear and Caillou. They nailed her so well. Yep. Wow, I'm on your side now. Wow. Good. Weaponized crying is a valuable asset. Can you teach me that level of complaining? It comes naturally. Wow. Then Caillou and Lil Bear are standing over a suspicious mixture on a folding table. Okay. Maple syrup is power. You know, Wolves, they were phenomenal yesterday. Maple syrup is power. And Ozempic, oh Jesus. Oh yeah, oh God. Oh no. Oh no. And Ozempic changes stuff. So together, oh no. Maximum maple power. Are they combining the maple syrup and the Ozempic? No, absolutely not. Why are you two always inventing terrible chemistry? Caillou dumps syrup into a container. Little Brown Bear adds Ozempic to it. Now it becomes unstoppable. Super syrup. Nothing happens. Maybe it needs stirring? He stirs it. Nothing happens. Why isn't it more powerful? Because you made medically questionable pancake sludge. Oh yeah, the magic, yep. Wow, we were so close. I thought this was science. That's not science. It's nonsense in a cup. Tawalia then stares at Summer, actively helping the enemies by flooding the battlefield with tears. Wow, Buffalo ruined everything. Wow. River of tears begin forming. Yeah, whose side is anyone I'm more? I have no idea. Yep, there you go, JP. This was supposed to help me, and yet it made everything worse. I think DW's still on Taulia's side. Why is every decision I make cursed? Summer then cries. Caillou holds up the sludge. Lumber is disappointed by everything. Little Prince and DW are just questioning what the heck's going on. Tawalia is losing his mind. Maple power will still rise! Wow, no it won't. Wow, I don't even know what we're doing anymore. None of us do. I should just come in and count it. Yeah, I probably should have, Tawalia, honestly. Probably should have. Ask your doctor about today, yes. It was this close, but it was illegal, yep. Next UFO game is Friday. Yeah, I'm gonna show you a rest stand, but if he can't go, you don't force anything. You already took a game on the road. That's all you need to do. It's about to be like SpongeBob one where they save the city. Yep. All right, let me try and get this one in. So we're making a mandatory fantasy draft every 5 years? No, I could not. That would be terrible. I'm trying to get this one through. How's it going, C2 Man? First topic on tonight's Golden Groove. Yeah, I can't believe that too, V-Dub. Try to get this one in. Not okay, I was the wrong man. If you get Rudy going, you're in a good spot. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna be May 30th. Yep, gonna be with Grossi. Yep. Trying to get this one in. On Style If, man. Oh boy. Habs, yep. It's not letting me. I'm trying to get around this, like, burning Vancouver to the ground. Even the dream thing is not working. All right, let me see if this works. Envious Samus Styles, I don't think he has anything left in the tank. I don't think he has anything left. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to figure out how to get this one in. We're going to do a late night one tonight when I get back from the D-backs game. So we're going to do this one when I get back from the D-backs game because I have to head out. And we'll go from there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to lead off with that, and then we'll see if we have anything else for a late night stream. And we'll go from there. So, to be continued. I'm going to try to put this one in. And we'll have one. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing with Fanlith. That was just bizarre. So that's the game plan. And what time late I want to be? Probably like 1 a.m. Eastern time. 1 a.m. if I had to guess. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to lead off with that, however long it takes, and go from there. So, I'm going to be with Rossi on May 30th, C2 Med. I'm going to be with Rossi. All right, so, appreciate you guys a ton for being here. Unless, was there something in live chat that didn't go through? No, that was the one that went through. All right. So, appreciate you guys a ton. D-backs for the Pirates. So, see you guys in just a little bit. See you guys in like 3 hours.